Welcome to EduSmart. Today we are connecting three ideas that matter to every student: financial literacy, compound interest, and responsible use of artificial intelligence. First, a recent opinion piece in Times Higher Education argues that universities teach critical thinking, but often leave financial literacy out of the timetable. That matters because students are making increasingly complex decisions about loans, subscriptions, savings, investing apps, and credit. Financial literacy is not about becoming obsessed with money. It is about understanding the choices in front of you. Start with a simple cash flow map. List the money coming in, your essential costs, flexible spending, and the amount you can save. Then learn the difference between a debit card, a credit card, an overdraft, and a loan. The key habit is to compare the total cost, not just the monthly payment. A low monthly payment can still hide a long repayment period and more interest. A budget is not a punishment, it is a plan that gives your future self more options. Before investing, build an emergency buffer, understand fees, and remember that returns are never guaranteed. The earlier you learn these basics, the more powerfully they work for you. That brings us to compound interest, one of the most important ideas in personal finance. Simple interest pays a return on the original amount. Compound interest pays a return on the original amount plus the returns already earned. Imagine investing £1,000 at an average 7% annual return, with no extra contributions. Using the rule of 72, 72 divided by 7 suggests the money could double in roughly 10 years. It could become about £2,000 after 10 years, £4,000 after 20, and £8,000 after 30, before fees, tax and changes in the actual market return. Real investments do not grow in a perfectly straight line, and past performance is not a promise. The lesson is not that 7% is guaranteed. The lesson is that time and consistency are powerful. Adding regular contributions makes the effect much larger. Starting at university rather than waiting until your 30s can matter more than trying to find a perfect investment. Learn about diversification, risk, inflation, and charges, and never invest money you cannot afford to lose. Good financial decisions are usually boring, repeatable, and patient. Our third topic is artificial intelligence in education. The OECD Digital Education Outlook 2026 explores how generative AI can support learning, but warns that better performance on a task is not automatically the same as deeper learning. That is a crucial distinction. ChatGPT can explain a difficult concept, create practice questions, or help you compare two arguments. But if it writes every answer before you have wrestled with the problem, it may remove the practice that builds understanding. Use AI as a tutor, not as an authority. Ask it to give hints before solutions, challenge its answer, and verify important claims against reliable sources. Do not paste private information, personal data, or confidential coursework into a tool unless your institution has clearly approved that use. Also check your school or university rules on disclosure and citation. A strong workflow is: think first, ask targeted questions, inspect the reasoning, verify the sources, then write the final answer in your own words. Financial literacy teaches you to question costs and incentives. AI literacy teaches you to question outputs and evidence. In both cases, the goal is not to avoid technology. It is to use technology with judgment. Keep learning, keep checking, and keep control of your decisions. Subscribe to EduSmart for daily finance and AI lessons.